What up, SWAC fans? It's your boy SWAC TV coming at you today with Jackson State versus Alabama's A&M preview+prediction. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the video. We're gonna start with the good when it comes to Alabama A&M. They have a great running game with Garrett Coles at the running back position, and I think he's the best running back in the SWAC. They also got a really good passing game, really good quarterback. Also, I think he's the best in the SWAC. So that's their only two slight advantages. Well, the running game, their running back Coles, I mean, he's a huge advantage. But they do have slightly the better quarterback as well. I think they got some really great receivers. Number 85, I think his name Ibrahim. You also have Hilaire on the other side at wide receiver. So that offense is actually a really good offense. Now, they are known for turnovers as well. So you definitely have to watch out for that. The offensive line is decent. You know, they're not bad. I don't see Glass getting sacked that often. Now, I don't know if that's because he'd rather throw a pick than standing there and just take the hit. But I don't see him go down as much. And their defense, the bad when it comes to their defense is their linebackers and secondary is terrible in coverage. To be honest with you, they probably couldn't stop the best high school passing offense in Alabama, just to be real with you. And to me, that's the reason they will not repeat as SWAC champions this year. Their D-line is the best thing about their defense. And to be honest with you, at best, they're decent. We're going to go ahead and jump into the good when it comes to Jackson State. Jackson State has the best defense in the SWAC, hands down. Them boys really get after it. They're going to hit you. They're going to make things really tough. And I think they're going to really be able to neutralize Alabama's A&M offense. To be honest with you, them boys probably need to be suspended for the rest of the year because it's a crime just how good they are. And it's just really unfair to the SWAC. And they got, I mean, it's so many players for them to have to worry about when it comes to Jackson State defense. They got Antoine Owens, they got C.J. Holmes, they got Shiloh Sanders, they got Cameron, they got Nugget, which I think this is going to be Nugget's best game and breakout game of the year. Because honestly, he's been relatively quiet compared to all the talk I heard about him, you know, right before the season started. Who else? I mean, I don't think I left anybody. Oh, let's not forget about Aubrey Miller, Keontae Hampton. I mean, they got so many players to have to worry about that I believe Alabama A&M will be having nightmares after, you know, JSU defense handled them. Please expect Glass to probably throw at a minimum 2 interceptions. Just mark my words. And I'll say that's it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the bad when it comes to Jackson State. We all know, of course, the kicking game is terrible, but I honestly don't think they will need him for this game. In the running game, of course they can improve on that. And also the offensive line run blocking game, you know, they definitely need improvement as well. And that to me just comes with extra effort and just how bad do you want it. And, you know, the way you control any football game is in the trenches. You know, that's defensive line, offensive line. You can control those. Honestly, you're probably going to win the game. But this week, I can actually see the run game coming alive, especially if they continue to use, who was that, Sante Marshall. He did really good last week versus Delta State. And I have a feeling he'll get at least 100 yards rushing even this game. Just because, you know, the defense for A&M just, you know, they just not that good at all. And the offense just overall is like really, really good. It's just that they get off to really slow starts. You know, they got to be able to do it for all 4 quarters and just not the first half. They got the second best quarterback in the SWAC. Of course, there's true freshman Shedeur Sanders. You know, they just got to get it going. Got to get it going early and often. And that's, to me, the only bad when it comes to that offense, period. And just with all that being said, I think it's going to be a good test for Jackson State's defense with that great Alabama A&M offense. But I think it still is going to be a fairly easy 35-17 win Jackson State over Alabama A&M. And I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap my video up right there. Thank you for watching. Peace.